What was the strangest rule you had to respect at a friend's house? No boy talk. Her mom made us keep the intercom on when we were in her bedroom and would listen to us talk. If we started talking about boys, she would chime in and tell us to change the subject. We were 15/16ths and not having the privacy to talk about crushes and stuff felt weird. I was around 8, when I went to a friend's place for a playdate and asked for a cup of water. Friend's mum pulls out one of the biggest glasses 8-year-old me had seen and filled it to the brim. I was only used to the small plastic cups at this stage, so was not used to such a large amount of water. After drinking just over a 1/4 of the glass, I went to go pour it out because I didn't want the rest. I was full up. Friend stopped me and said that we weren't allowed to pour out water, we had to drink it. 8-year-old me thought that was weird, but looking back, sure, good way to teach kids not to waste water, especially here in Australia where droughts are so common. So if I wasn't allowed to pour it out, what could I do with it? I thought I would just leave it for later. Friend once again stopped me and explained I wasn't allowed to leave it, I had to drink it all. I said I was thirsty anymore when her mum walked in, and told me that water wasn't allowed to be wasted in this house and I better drink it all. Like right then and there. If you wanted water, you weren't allowed to leave it and come back later. You had to sit there and finish it. 8-year-old me tried to argue why I couldn't leave it for later, and the mum got pissed and had me sit at the kitchen bench stool and finish this massive glass. I sat there grumpily for ages trying to finish this thing so I could go back to playing. I remember getting really uncomfortable because I needed to pee, and sure enough immediately afterwards I was dashing to the toilet. I get teaching kids not to just waste water but let them leave it to come back later. It's water, it won't spoil and they will drink it later. A good friend of mine went through a season where he didn't have running water at his house, so the rule in the house was that no one could come over unless they brought a couple gallons of water with them to pour into the toilet in the event that they had to poop. No one was allowed to swim in the swimming pool because it was only for decoration. Other than that, they were normal parents. No one was allowed to laugh at the dinner table or talk other than to ask, please pass the No one was allowed to leave the table, even for a potty emergency, until the dad was done eating.